motherfucking. Like, look, at first it popped off with motherfucking Jake Paul knocking the shit. I want to go back to the last episode when I was like, this nigga's an athlete. He's an athlete. He plays all sports. She fucking plays tennis. Yo, this nigga got beat the fuck up, bro. Man, bro, let me tell you. I'm getting lit. I'm talking shit. And I'm talking shit. I'm getting lit. And I'm getting lit. On my savage shit.
Welcome to the motherfucking Savage Report, and I'm here with my dog, Elissa.
Hi, guys.
This is her first time, y'all. Take it easy on her. You feel me? So this right here is a real estate mogul in Richmond. Go and tell them what you do, man. Tell them what you do.
I am Elissa Peebles, your favorite realtor, and the best realtor in Richmond. I'm into real estate. My brother also has his real estate license, so it's a family business, and I am just really big on educating our community on the importance of owning real estate. It can really change your life. Owning a home that can, affect you having a business. So real estate, owning a home, owning rental properties, becoming an investor is, what I'm really trying to teach my community more about.
Okay. So basically, tell us your journey to where you are now. What did you used to do?
Before I got my real estate license.
When I first saw you had a big body, goddamn truck riding around the city. Yeah. Riding around the city, listening to Boosie and shit.
Still do. Before I got my real estate license, I was like in food and beverage. But I was always a hustler. Like I used to Uber, I used to make lock jewelry, I used to do all kinds of different things. But I was in the food and beverage industry, hospitality, working at hotels, supervising, managing, that kind of thing.
How long you did that?
Probably for like 5 years, serving, bartending, all of that. I took my real estate exam, the course, probably like 4 years ago. And I guess it just wasn't my time. I took the test like 3 times, failed it. Took it again like 2 years later. Took it maybe 10 more times. It took me a lot to pass that test.
Never give up.
Really, never give up because nobody cares now. But I took the test like 10 more times before I passed it and got my exam. So I've been licensed for 3 years now.
You got to take a re-examination at any time?
Yes, you do have to do extra credit hours just to make sure you're updated on, what's going on. The market changes. Everything changes pretty often in real estate. So, yes, you do have to take, like, the extra credit courses and stuff like that. Yeah.
Okay. So, where did you go to get your license? What school? Like?
Mosley and Flint is off of Parham Road. So, that's where I went to take my course. And once you pass out of the course, which is pretty simple to do, you have to take the state and national exam. And that's where I had a hard time at. It was, I'm not a good test taker.
Me either.
I'm not a good test taker. And
Me
it's like,
either.
The room is quiet and it's like a box and you can hear people breathing and the questions just don't make sense. It was just a lot.
Nah, it was a lot. Though. I'm bad at taking tests too. Nah, man. So when you fail, how did that make you feel?
I cried every time. I cried every single time and called my dad.
So during that time you failed, was that, how often can you go take the test? Like, is it like a 3-week wait? Month?
1 week.
Every time you fail?
Yeah, you can take it the following week. And that's what I pretty much tried to do, like not wait too long. So I'm like, well, maybe I'll keep remembering some of these questions that's on here. So I took it the next week, and the next week. But it was terrible. I cried every single time.
Dang,
it was sad.
That's sad, man. But, I mean, I see a lot of people have them issues with getting past the damn driver's exam.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
So with the house, get your real estate license, did that also come with like learning about credit and things too?
I would say through my experience, I learned a lot more about that. Once I got my real estate license, I connected with a lender and I work pretty closely with her now. So through working with her, I learned a lot about credit and the actual process and kind of put a team together to help my clients in the best way that I can. So when you come to me, you don't have to know anything. You don't have to do anything. You don't have to have a pre-approval. You can have those things, but you can come to me as you are. Like they say in church, come to me as you are and I'll get you straight. So you don't have to have the perfect credit score. My lender does free credit repair for my clients.
So explain what a lender is.
A lender is the person loaning you the funds to purchase a house. So you had to get the money from somewhere. So a lender is the person loaning you the money to purchase your house.
So you get with a lender, and I guess they're the ones that kind of showed you the credit game.
Correct.
Because they got to know that in order to lend money.
Correct.
Okay,
Exactly. So it's a process. It's not as complicated as people think.
Yeah, they say it's complicated.
It's not as complicated as people think. There are just certain criteria that you have to have. You have to have a 620 credit score. Mm-hmm. That's not a super high credit score.
Yeah, it's not.
620 credit score, you need to be employed full time. Or you can be self-employed. It's a little bit different when you're self-employed, but you can be self-employed. You can use Social Security. You can use disability. You can use child support. Mm-hmm. So you can use different forms of income. And that's another thing that people don't know and don't understand, which is why I always encourage people, come schedule a consultation. It's free. It's 30 minutes. Over the phone, in person is really, no excuse.
So when you out here, you say real estate, owning properties and stuff like that. Does that mean like land too? Like owning land? So you do all that?
Yes. I actually, Friday, I signed my first listing for a piece of land for sale. So I had my first piece of land for sale, 2 acres. Anybody out there that's listening, 2 acres
for
sale. It's in James City County, which is about 12 minutes from Williamsburg outlets, 30 minutes from Richmond, right off the highway. It's right next to a park. Residential and commercial. So, yep. The address is 136 Leisure Road, and that's in Toano, Virginia, close to Williamsburg. 136 Leisure Road.
Yeah.
2 acres. I'm excited. Yeah, I'm excited. It is mostly wooded, but it's not like heavy trees. There was a home there once upon a time. It's just not anymore. Yes, it is. It's zoned for A1, so you know something. It is zoned for A1, so that can be residential, that can be commercial, that can be agricultural. The point is you can use it for several different things. So I've been trying to kind of reach out to builders because it's literally right directly next to a park to see, if they'll be interested in purchasing, putting a couple of, new construction properties on it, possibly. So, yeah, it's zone A1. So hopefully I get a quick sale.
So let me ask you this. What's the lowest credit score you've seen that you got them, you actually helped them get a house or a home or some property?
I would say about a 440.
A 440? Is that possible?
Yeah, I didn't. And to be honest to God, I did not know that your credit score could get that low.
How did their credit score get that low?
Not paying your bills on time. Anything that reports to the credit bureau, if you're not making those payments,
that's just me. That put an ugly face on me.
Yeah,
man.
like if you're not making those payments, your score is going to go down every month. And some people just don't care or are not checking or whatever the reason. But
I wouldn't even date nobody with a 440 credit score.
I mean, I think the more important thing is, once you know better and you have the knowledge, then you need to do better.
440 though.
I know, but
if a nigga was trying to get on with you and you saw his credit score and it said 440, you gonna date that nigga?
Probably not. Probably not. But the thing is, I would try to educate him and at least assist him and tell him what you need to do, because that's not.
You gotta give him some advice.
Yeah, definitely.
Shit,
so I do that all the time to anybody who come across my path. Like, hey, it's not that hard. Yeah. You got a job. You got a 401k, 620 credit score. Let's do it.
Yeah. So let me ask you this. You ever bought and did a project where you bought and resold and stuff like that?
I am working on that. I'm actually working on my first investment property. So I just got a second pre-approval, which is pretty much telling me how much house I can afford, what a pre-approval is. So I just got my second one. I do currently own a home. So I am trying to decide which way I want to go, if I want to do a flip or if I want to do an investment property and just use it as a rental, which I'm kind of leaning towards.
So in Richmond City, do you think that there's a lot of space here, like a lot of homes that are being for sale for decent prices?
The market is higher right now everywhere. It's not just Richmond.
Yeah. My rent went up.
It's going to continue to go up. You know what I mean? Which is why I encourage people to get a fixed mortgage. You don't have to worry about that. Your mortgage is not going to go up. It's going to stay the same. And as you're making those payments, you're going to be gaining equity in your house. And with that equity, you can buy your own fucking studio to do your podcast in. You can start a business. You can buy a car. You can pay off debt. So it's just a lot of benefits to owning a home.
Yeah.
Steph.
I know, man.
And you have kids. You know, I think, no, for real, stability is important.
I know, man. The only thing is like...
Tell me what the only thing is.
I can't talk about it on here. So.
Okay. We gonna talk. We gonna talk after. So, like, talk to me, Steph.
I do need more and more. I need more space. You know what I'm saying? And I know I can afford it, but Jesus Christ. It's a lot, man. I got good credit.
Okay.
I'm in the 700s.
You know, are you do you receive a 1099 like when you get paid like self-employed?
We'll talk about this after.
Okay. Because no, but this is what I'm asking because I'm having I sent you a text, but I'm having a Boss Brunch Home Edition on January the 28th, and it's specifically for self-employed people. Purchasing a home if you're self-employed is a little bit different. You need 2 years 1099. So I'm going to have a tax professional there, a lender there to tell all my self-employed people exactly what you need to do to get in a position to buy.
Okay.
Yeah. So you should come. I sent it to you.
I saw it.
And you didn't even say anything.
Because I'd be so afraid of people in my business. I don't want nobody in my business, man.
I mean, it's
I trust you though.
Yeah, I mean,
trust
it's
you.
Really strictly confidential. Like I can't, it's confidential stuff.
You know what I'm saying?
I promise.
Free thugger, man.
Free thug.
Free thugger,
Free
man.
thug.
I ain't trying to be like thugging them niggas, man.
No.
You know what I'm saying?
And listen, I'm real. Like I have all type of clients from all type of aspects of life. Like if you tell me what's going on, I can help you strategize. Okay, this is the best plan, or this is what you need to do, or we can go this way. So don't be discouraged. Like we can figure something out. It might take a little bit longer, but we can definitely figure it out. I got you.
So let me ask you this: what's the best market right now in Virginia? You think?
What do you mean?
To buy a home. Where would you want to if you were gonna buy a home right now? Where do you think is the hottest place to buy a home right now? Like everybody's buying it up. It's like the best place to be.
I mean, I feel like things have shifted. I feel like, how do I say this? Caucasian people used to want to be in the county with good schools and that kind of thing. But I think they are shifting to the city of Richmond.
Especially the Scott's Edition.
Right, exactly. So, there's been a shift in that way. So I would say anywhere in the city of Richmond that's close to, the downtown kind of area.
I'm a downtown nigga, man. I don't want to be nowhere else but downtown.
Yeah. See, I live in North Side, so that's like a neighborhood, but it's like 5 minutes.
But you got a nice spot, though.
Oh, yeah,
I've been to your spot. Yeah. You got a nice spot, man.
So that's close enough. Is that close enough for you?
Did your shit... I have a phobia of homes. I'm not of houses. Okay. I have PTSD. I need one way in, one way out type shit. I don't like multiple entrances. That's one of my things. Like
it's 3 entrances to my house.
I know. I seen how it's beautiful. It's beautiful, but I would never feel comfortable in something like that because I got PTSD. I got situations where like I get paranoid.
I understand.
I don't want nobody kicking in the door or opening up a window and shit. I get paranoid with shit like that. I feel comfortable being on like higher floors where people you have to climb your ass up there. I feel safe up there. I have a lot of things with me, man.
What I tell my clients is tell me what are the most important things to you, your must-haves. If that's your must-have, then I will make sure I find a property, that fits
security,
what you're looking for. So if that's something that's important to you, then we find something. I understand.
I be nervous, man. I don't want nobody to goddamn kick my door in. I done had niggas kick my door in before. I'm not playing that shit. I'm not playing that shit, man. I'm not. These niggas out here treacherous, man.
Yeah,
but your home, like, you got a nice setup, man. Yeah. Did your home did you come furnished like that? Or did you do all that?
You know that did not come furnished.
Nah, because your joint like it was just built.
No, my house was built in 1920, but they came in and rehabbed it. Yeah. So they came in and rehabbed the house. So mostly rehab, like the floors are original hardwood. But at the end of the day, it's still
where I live at now, it's an old apartment.
Yeah, it's
my
older
apartment
home.
was built in 1911.
Okay, so yeah,
so they got old floors.
So it still creaked. All of that. It still has certain things.
Hey man, we done had all type of storms, and I done seen everybody else power get cut off, and my shit got the power lines in the backyard.
Built to last.
My shit ain't going nowhere, man.
Built
Straight up, man.
Built to last.
So let me ask you this. Where, let's say somebody gets a home in Chesterfield. Let's say like someone died in that home. Mm-hmm. Do you have to disclose that?
No.
That's scary, man. Like what if a nigga
got people die every day.
But nah, you know what I'm talking about. Some murder house type shit. Like a nigga just hacked this whole family. And like, do you have to discuss, and like 5 years later, somebody looking for a house, you just put that house on the market? Like, you don't got to disclose that this nigga just murdered his whole family? Do y'all not believe in ghosts?
People, no, I do not. I believe in spirits and not ghosts. But people die in their homes. People have heart attacks, but
I can accept that though.
But we more so, a lot of times we may not know, we might, but we may not. But I think a lot of times we focus on the structure of the home. So if there's something structurally or anything like that going wrong with the house, we have to disclose things like that. If we know the roof is leaking, if we know there's a crack in the ceiling, or we know there's any major plumbing issues, we have to disclose things like that. But we don't have to disclose if somebody got shot 5 times. No, we do not. Thank God.
Just saying. So do you work on your own? You have your own business. You don't work for an agency.
No. So I'm an independent contractor, but I do work for a company, and my company is US Realty One. But we're independent contractors. So my broker, who is pretty much like your manager, he only gets involved if there's something going wrong or if you have any questions or anything like that. But outside of that, you're an independent contractor.
So do you pick and choose what listings you get?
I'm begging for listings. No. Yes. Yeah. You pick everything. You have to go find them. Sometimes they can come to you, but.
So would you pick the house that a nigga got smoked in?
No, I just talk to people. I interact with people. People know I'm a realtor. So I have a lot of what I call the warm market, a lot of family, a lot of friends, or somebody who knows me. So a lot of warm market, but you just got to put yourself out there. You can be in a grocery store, pass your card out. Somebody might say, hey, I was at an auction talking to the guy when he was telling me about the land he was interested in selling. So I just, passing my card out to every single person that's in there. And that's how it happens. So you just got to put yourself out there. So every day, all the time.
Do you ever deal with foreclosures or anything like that?
People ask that a lot. Yes, we do deal with foreclosure homes, but it's not 2009 anymore. So it's not
Niggas was mad in them years.
Yeah, so it's just not as often as people think that it is, or they're not as cheap, but they are out there. A lot of times they do like auction bids on properties, or you can go on the HUD website as well. HUD is like housing. I thought you said the HUD website. No. HUD, HUD website, and sometimes they'll have foreclosed properties on there. So you just have to find them. But typically they are in the MLS, but a lot of times they're auctioned.
Do you ever deal with squatters?
Oh my God, I had a terrible experience. You talk about PTSD. I was in Petersburg, and I just wasn't.
You should have known.
I should have known. The red flags were there. I was in Petersburg showing a house, and sometimes they'll put the keys in different places. So he said the key was around back. So I went around back, but I noticed the upstairs window was all the way up. I was like, that's kind of
ghetto. That's
kind of weird. But I'm like, okay. Then I go through the back, and it looked like the door was like cracked open a little bit. So anyway, I grabbed the key, went through the front, and it was like, I don't want to call nobody a crackhead, but it was 3 people inside the house. Smoking crack? 2 of them, yes. They were doing...
Crackheads.
I don't know. They were just doing drugs. And I had like my client... They were doing drugs. And I had my client, and she had 2 of her kids. It just really scared me because I just wasn't...
Yeah, y'all can't come in here. Did you see needles?
Yes, on the floor.
You could have beat their ass. They heroin addicts. Crackheads, don't take your chances.
I closed the door so quick. I'm not even trying to have any type of...
Were they naked?
No, they weren't naked.
Were they stinky in there?
Why would you ask that question?
Man, I watched The Wire. You know what I'm saying? I don't see all type of drug shows. You go in there, a motherfucker in there with his clothes off, smoking meth.
No, it wasn't like that. It wasn't like that. But
and it's in Petersburg. You never know.
No, you really never know.
It could have been a 15-year-old that looked like a 50-year-old.
So now, I make sure that I'm prepared for anything.
You had that thing on you?
Yeah, I do. When I'm
you didn't have that thing on you that day?
But it's not like I take it in the house when I'm doing a showing. It's in the car.
Nah, fuck that.
You know, but
you
it's like
Petersburg.
I have clients. You know, it's just.
Yeah, and what one of them crackheads?
I bring my mace with me inside though.
Mace is definitely, it will suffice.
Yeah, it will. And then now when I go in the house, I'm like, hello, like.
Yeah, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I can say I'd rather get shot than get mace, but mace is terrible, man.
So I take
that
more
sucks.
precautions because that could have went. You know,
get one of them tasers.
A
should
different
tase
way.
his ass.
But you gotta get close to tase somebody. I don't want to get close.
Once you get up in there,
I don't want to get close.
Shit, that's scary though. You would have walked in there and this nigga, there's 3 people in there smoking crack.
Yeah, doing
heroin. You should have kicked the door in and started punching.
No,
niggas.
I closed that door so quick. I was like, ah!
Should have called your dad. Should have called your brother and your dad.
They were too far. I was like, and then the fiance shows up.
He ready.
No, and he's like, no, we going in the house. I'm like, sir, we are leaving.
He on bullshit.
Yeah, I'm like, sir, we are leaving.
On him.
I said, sir, we are leaving.
Sir, it's against the law. Did you call the police?
No, I didn't call the police, but I called the agent, the listing agent, and let him know what was going on. I didn't call the police.
I would have called the police.
And so, I mean, that's not my house. But I called the agent. No, I did.
Man, so crazy. Yeah, man. Listen, I really like what you do, man. I really want you to help me get somewhere, man.
I want to.
And you really gonna help people get somewhere with this stuff. And as far as credit go, man, like I remember last time I talked to you about some credit shit. Yeah. My credit was fucked up.
Yeah,
and now I'm in the 700s.
Yeah.
I'm up there, man.
You should really be proud of that. You really should. Sure. And that's like one step, one big step as far as owning a house.
Okay.
Making sure your credit is straight, then your income, any savings, especially right now. I tell people tax time is my favorite time of the year. It's the only time of the year where people get a lump sum of money. Skip Miami this year. No crab legs. And put your kids in the house. Like you can use that money. Because think about it. What did you do with your tax money last year?
I went to Bull Bay.
You know what I mean? Like,
but I've been fucking up on taxes though. Because I got 2 kids and like I've never gotten more than like $1,000.
Okay, well this ain't for you. This is for the 5 stacks and up club.
I ain't part of that. Them niggas hate me.
Yeah, but I just tell people that money can really put you into a house. People think now everybody's situation is different. All clients are different, but you don't need to have necessarily $20,000 to buy a house, which is why again, book a consultation. It's free. Get the information that you need.
Okay.
There's so many ways to go around it. I just had a closing, my first closing of the year last week on the 4th.
Congratulations.
Thank you. And she brought $1,000 to the table.
That's all right.
$1,000, especially in this market. People are like going crazy about interest rates, and interest rates are certainly higher than what they were, but there are other benefits like being able to get assistance from the sellers as far as closing costs. So they're helping you with funds that you might need. They're doing all the repairs. They're giving you a home warranty, things like that they weren't doing when the interest rates were low. They weren't doing anything. People were overbidding, and it was just a crazy fun time. But it's just a lot of different benefits. So schedule a consultation with me, y'all.
Yeah, y'all call her up.
Yes.
One thing I see on this email you sent me in your bio is that you made sure to mention you are a single Black female. Are you still single out here?
I'm dating.
You're dating?
I'm dating.
Okay. Well, have you had any success?
Yes, I would say right now I am like exclusively dating.
Okay. Is he African?
African?
Yeah.
Why would you ask that?
Africa's got a lot of money, and you getting money right now, man.
I am doing well for
myself.
Look at you. I'm doing well for myself.
Look at you, man.
It's crazy because you remember what it was. You know what I'm saying? You met me in a different space, and it wasn't really that long ago if you think about it. But no, he's not African. That's funny stuff. No, he's not African, but yeah, I'm
What's his credit score?
700. Yes.
Gotta be 700
club.
What do you do for a living?
He works for a commercial real estate company.
Okay, so you met him in the field.
No, not really. I think we met on Black.
On Black? You went on a website? How does that? What's that work? I'm not judging.
I shouldn't even said it.
I'm not judging because only reason I'm so surprised by that because I've never had any luck. Like even when everybody was out here getting pussy and dick on Tinder and all that other shit, I never had no luck with none of that shit.
Oh my god!
I'm like, damn.
I met him a couple of years ago, and recently we got more like exclusive. But that's where we initially met. Just he had decent conversations, and I can say. It's only 2 people that I've like met on the online kind of thing because that's just not my vibe. But sometimes it's like it's nighttime, it's bored, just swiping,
swiping. Now y'all in the bed together.
Man,
that's right. So you go swipe.
No, but that is where
that's right.
I had told him I was like, we need to make up something else. Like we need to say something else.
You like him, don't you? You like him for real. You think he's gonna go somewhere?
I hope so.
I like Kodak Black.
I hope so. You is funny. I think when you're dating in your 30s, it's different because it's like, okay, is this gonna be my husband? Like, is this the person I'm gonna have kids with? Like, it's completely different.
Yeah. When I stopped looking for that though, when I stopped being like, it's just gonna be my wife. That's when you find that shit though, because it's like nobody's putting pressure on the other person.
Right.
It's just natural. So when y'all finally do make it official. It's like y'all both kind of like, I already felt like we was official. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I'm nervous.
You'd be all right, man.
Nervous,
you'd be all right. You want kids?
I think so.
You think so?
Yeah.
You just, if it happens, it happens.
I feel like as a woman, it's a little bit more challenging because that's what you're supposed to want. Like, what woman doesn't want kids?
But you got your dreams out the way, though.
No, I haven't.
I mean, this isn't your dream right here, what you're doing? Or you want something more? You want to do something else?
Way more. No, I mean I will always be into real estate, but I'm not where I want to be. But
I can see you being. I can see you being on one of those TV shows that's on Netflix.
Too. That's why I wanted to.
And they selling $1 million homes. Exactly, like that's what I feel like you're in the field that you want to be in, right?
Yes.
But I want to see you on like how like that African show that's on Netflix. Yeah. They selling like
come on, let's speak it into existence.
$100 million homes and shit.
Yeah, that's what I want.
You know what I'm saying? Well. I can see you doing that though.
So I'm in the process of getting my broker's license, so I can go ahead and get my license out of state, and so Florida is definitely gonna be the first place I get my license at, because
Yeah. So when all right, you're in your 30s and you was dating and you dating somebody, right? How did you see the dating scene change from your 20s to your 30s? Did you think like, damn, am I getting too old for this shit? Because I felt like I got my second push in my 30s, man.
I'm enjoying my 30s very much.
My 30s is lit.
I'm enjoying my 30s very much, but dating is different. I feel like men are not as mature, and not as established. Almost not saying that you have to be in a certain place, but
a lot more entrepreneurs now.
Yeah, but at 30, it's like, okay, you need to have a stable place to live. You need to have a vehicle. You need to, certain things you just need to have. You need to have health insurance. Certain things is like you have to have, and I just feel like a lot of men are just lacking that. Yeah. And women are having to kind of like settle, which is something I was like, I'm not going to do that, because I can just be out here hustling, getting to it, and focus on what I need to focus on, and then when it comes...
But you're a different breed, though.
Yeah.
Because you didn't come out here and have a baby as you was like 18, 19, 20-something years old. No. Like, you waited and, like, you getting your shit together first.
Yes, definitely.
You know what I'm saying? But I think, like, my issue with dating in my 30s was that same issue. Except for on the woman's side, because it's a lot of broke women out here. It's a lot of successful ones, but the successful ones always settle. You get what I'm saying? The successful ones was always settling. Like all my homegirls that are successful was always dating bums.
I can see that.
You know what I'm saying? They was always dating bums. They be like, it's no good men out here. The niggas is not established.
It's not, but that goes back to settling.
Yeah.
It's just not, what they say is, it's piss in the dating pool.
Yeah. But it's always like when you're somewhere, like at this age now, it feels good to know what I want and know what I'm looking for. Right. But all before, I was just a young nigga with money. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, you know what I'm saying? It was like I was dating women who wasn't on my same level, didn't have the same outlook on anything as me. They was just like, I'm here now. Right. You know what I'm saying? So then when they get in their 30s.
That was for fun.
Yeah, but when they get in their 30s, they like, oh, well, these men not established and stuff like that. And then it's like, well, bitch, I was here in your 20s.
Right.
I was here when you were trying to get to where you at now.
Yeah.
But you let me go.
I think it's important to focus on your own self.
Yeah.
Like, females want a man with so much money, this, that, and the third, but you don't have no job. That's not realistic.
Are you going 50-50 on it?
50-50 on what? Listen, stop. I mean, 50-50 on what?
On, if let's say you dating a man and y'all go 50-50 on everything.
So you're my roommate.
But all right, so when it comes down to the 50-50, right?
That's a roommate. That's what roommates do. They go half
on everything.
On everything.
But what if y'all only go half on like the bills, but everything else is not, like extracurricular things is not 50-50? Like the maintaining the household is 50-50.
Unacceptable.
Unacceptable?
Yeah. It's just, I would rather do my own thing and you do your own thing than do that.
So you don't want to pay no bills?
I don't mind contributing to the household, but if we're at this age where I'm at now, if we're in the same household, you need to be taking care of the mortgage.
Taking care of the bottom line.
Yes.
That's the main thing.
I will contribute, of course, to the household. I don't have a problem with that.
Yeah.
I will definitely contribute. But as the man, I feel like you need to be taking care of the mortgage.
Yeah, that's bottom line. And me personally, I dated a girl one time.
That's crazy.
My baby mother.
Yeah.
Put that out there. My first one. And my second one. This happened with my first and second one.
Maybe it's you.
Nah, because rest in peace with my second one. She was a real one. You know what I'm saying? But I got kicked out. And I told myself, never the fuck again would I get fucking kicked out.
Yeah.
And I had to just accept the fact that if I'm in a relationship and we're living together, it's not me living with you. It's you living with me. And even if your name is on some lease or something, I'm going to be able to show that I hold my own. And I'm not getting kicked out of shit.
Then your name should be on it.
I got so much pride that if, let's say we beefing, I ain't sleeping on no motherfucking couch. Because I've been kicked out before. Yeah. And I'm sleeping in this fucking bed. This is fair, the bed I'm sleeping in. I paid the fucking bills. Honestly, I haven't had a woman pay a bill for me ever in my life. Not my mama, not my auntie, my grandmama. Nobody, not man or woman, has ever paid a bill for me. If I didn't pay that bill, that bitch just getting to get paid. Yeah. But I always made sure that men, stop being couch warriors. Stop living on these women couches. Stop moving. Stop moving in. Yeah. Stop. You're a man. Yeah. Stop moving. Like, I hate when a nigga be like, yeah, bro, I'm about to move in her junk and stack up my money. You're a fucking loser. Stop moving in with these women.
I agree.
And then thinking that you're going to pay half of your bills, half the bills, or pay all the bills. Right. If your name not on that lease, don't live there.
Yeah.
Don't do it, because guess what? When the police come,
they're
not hearing I pay the bills. You're getting your bitch ass arrested, all right?
Yeah.
In Richmond, if the police get called, you're getting arrested.
Yeah.
That's just what it is.
Yeah.
So don't do that.
You should be able to take care of yourself.
Exactly. And I'm just, don't get kicked out, nigga.
Yeah,
That's embarrassing.
Because you're not coming back.
You're 30-something years old and you're getting kicked out. You're over here with your bags and shit. You got your shit like one of them little hobo sticks with the little bag in the back. She kicked me out.
Yeah.
I look at a nigga like a peon when he tell me she kicked me out.
That's funny you said that.
My baby mama kicked me out. What?
Yeah.
Nah, bro. Like, I'm not that type of nigga.
Yeah.
I've been there and I've done that.
We're not 20.
Yeah.
Like, we're not 20 like
this shit
anymore.
happened to me in my early 20s.
Yeah, that's
so
different.
From 25 to now, I have not been in a woman's apartment with my bags. I'm not doing that. You should never move into a woman's home.
But men do that all the time. You know, they say that's like the best, you know.
I know. Know. Homeless. Yeah, what's it called? Homeless sexual. Niggas be homeless sexuals.
Gosh,
but nah, funny. Man, like, I feel you on the 50-50 thing. I'm 100% with, like, the baseline. But I'm a type of nigga, if I pay for all the bills and everything, I'm not cleaning, and I'm not doing too much cleaning around this house. You feel me?
You can't clean up after yourself?
I clean up. I'm a clean person regardless on my own. I'm not going to leave my shitty drawers on the floor or nothing like that.
Your drawers
but
shitty?
I'm just saying. But you know what I'm saying? Like, you know how, shout out to that DJ in Richmond who out here with the shitty drawers. But you get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, if I'm paying all the bills and shit, I'm going to do what's not nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But let's say like the dishes need to be clean. I don't feel like doing them. I'm not gonna do the motherfucking dish. I'm not. They're just gonna sit there. I'm not doing the dishes. I'm sorry.
I go to Sam's Club and buy a big stack of all paper products.
I feel that too.
Yeah, that's what I do.
Well, look. Let's say, like that's what you do.
That is what I do.
That's a problem solved.
Right.
Now you ain't got to worry about that shit. I just know that them dishes in that goddamn
they're not gonna be done by you.
They're not gonna be done by me, man. I'm sorry. I paid the fucking enrichment where I live at. The water bill and the trash bill, all that shit, and the gas bill, all that shit come in the mail. I pay all that. I don't. Okay. When I say the women in my life don't pay for shit, the food that is being cooked, I provide.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, if you're 100% the 100% provider, then that is understandable.
But my 50-50 is that.
But okay,
you cook, you clean, I provide.
I think my issue is that it's like I'm not your housewife. You know what I mean? Like I you know what I want? I want a partner. You know what I mean? Partners. Like I don't want to be like your housewife.
I feel that.
You know what I mean?
But even if we go out, let's say like having to cook isn't a fucking thing that you have to do every day.
Right,
like,
right.
It's not something that I'm coming home, where's my dinner? Like,
right.
Let's say like the girl I'm dating, the girl I'm with now, she might go 3 weeks without fucking, and she can cook. She loves to cook. So that's why my shit a little bit different. Okay. The girl I'm with, she loves to cook.
Okay, that's
you know beautiful. What I'm saying? But let's say she don't want to cook for a couple of weeks. I'm not pressuring her to cook. Motherfucker, we gonna go out and eat.
Right.
And I'm still paying for all that shit.
I mean, I don't mind doing stuff like that. I'll pay for dates sometimes. Like I don't mind doing that.
Yeah, but she don't have to. Like she'll get that feeling like, damn, this nigga been fucking taking me to Roof Chris.
Yeah, I gotta do something.
This nigga out here.
I gotta do something.
But she knows that that's not what you're here for. Like,
you're here to cook.
Yeah, because she does other things like take care of the kids. Like, it's certain things. If I'm doing all of this I'm not even asking you to do nothing.
Okay.
If you choose to do it, you do it. Okay. But that's my 50-50 though. And when I need you, you're there.
Right. But you just got to do what works for you. Yeah. I guess everybody's situation is different, but you want
a nigga that's going goddamn. Like, nigga, what? You want the Gucci gifts? He bought that. He bought that.
Nah.
I told you looking real Mary J. Blige's. You looking like you ready to hit the.
You so crazy.
All I really want.
That's all I want. I mean, it's just like I said, every situation is different. Like I'm not no like bougie sedity person. Mm-hmm. I can be understanding, and I can also help you get into if you have a real plan and you really know what you want to do. And, you know, I can assist you.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I am a little over 30.
Yeah.
And I'm just kind of past that point in my life.
I don't want to travel the world.
Yeah, like
you don't have to buy 2 tickets.
Yes, I want to enjoy the fruits of my labor. I want to, I don't want to do that. We can build a partnership together.
Yeah,
but I just,
that nigga gotta be on point.
I'm not trying to pick you up from work.
Yeah, like you want to go to Jamaica, he gotta be like, well, I gotta wait till I get paid next month.
Yeah, like that's just not.
I don't got it right now.
And there's nothing necessarily wrong.
It is though. Nah, I'm just joking. It's not.
It's not anything wrong with that kind of man because people have different responsibilities.
Yeah, that's true.
Life is, challenging for a lot of people, but that's just not where I'm at in my life. So I need somebody to match where I'm at in my life. And then you can go find somebody to match where you at in your life. But that's not where I'm at.
Yeah. And I feel like you pretty easy the person.
I think so.
I know you for a good little minute now. I know you from the block too. Like, and you know how to throw hands. You know what I'm saying? So
I don't.
You ain't got to worry about nobody playing with you and none of that other shit, man.
Stuff, you are crazy. Yeah.
So have you been watching the news and anything that's going on in the world?
I watch Instagram.
Me too, for the most part.
Yeah, so that's kind of like my news.
For the most,
that's bad, right? I feel like at 30 we need to be watching.
Do you listen to the real Boston Richie?
I have heard. Yes.
You heard about the snitching allegations he had?
Yes.
At this point, bro, like I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I don't listen to nothing from Instagram. Like if it's not CNN, MSNBC,
right?
If it's not like. I'm not trying to say that it's not the right people.
It's not right, yeah.
But if it's not the fucking actual news people who are liable to be sued, if they're giving out false information, I'm not hearing that shit.
So you don't believe it? Is what you're saying?
I don't. For one, I actually listen to an actual lawyer.
Okay.
Not one of these Instagram niggas that's like the affidavit said. Like these fake fucking forms of paperwork. These fake witness lists. Right. All this shit be
you don't
fake.
Believe it?
I don't believe that Boston Richie is a snitch once the lawyer whose YouTube I follow. Okay. He's a lawyer he's an actual lawyer. Okay. An entertainment lawyer, an actual lawyer that does that talks about cases and debunks when people try to call people snitches. He's like, bro, this witness list that they have isn't real. It doesn't even have a caption on it. Right. Okay. Which is like a state caption.
People
like
are falsifying.
Yeah. Okay. There's a lot of things, and it's like I don't believe none of this shit, especially when they start talking about like the Chicago Chronicles about so and so killed so and so, and I'm not.
I watch it though.
I watch them.
I watch it though.
They're entertaining.
They're entertaining.
But Say Cheese TV is ran by white people. A lot of these No Jumper is ran by white people. Yeah. A lot of these people just giving out this false information without having no type of backing behind it from random people on the internet.
People believe anything. Yeah, they just believe anything they say.
Who cares about the truth when the lie is more entertaining?
For sure.
That's the saying. That's the quote.
So you riding with him? That's okay.
I ride with Boston Richie because I don't feel like he will be in the middle of Tallahassee, a video with Future, with a million niggas with no security around, and this nigga is a known informant, nigga a known snitch. Nah, man, because this shit, it's like. Y'all niggas wait till a nigga own to do some shit like this. Yeah, it just seems like hating.
I agree with that.
It just seemed like hate. Now, Tory, on the other hand, I was rather disappointed because I found out a lot of the things that we was hearing during this case that from that Instagram lawyer, from all these other people. Yeah. A lot of that shit.
Not true.
No, a lot of shit was true, but it was interpreted wrong.
Okay.
Like when they said like Tory was shooting in the air and shit like that, when I actually listened to and read it, it said the guy said that Tory grabbed the gun from the woman and shot in the direction of Megan. That's what they said. Right. That's what the original statement said. The guy said.
You was Team Tory. I'm
still Team Tory.
Did you hear the jail call?
I heard that too. That was after Megan got shot, right?
No, after the trial ended and they found him guilty, they released the phone call when he was locked up.
Inform me, what happened?
So it was a jail call from Tory to Kelsey, and he pretty much admitted. It was just really odd to me how it was released after he was found guilty. But it was released after he was found guilty. And he pretty much was admitting, like, I didn't mean to shoot her. Can you bail me out? Can you call
I didn't hear shoot her, though. In the one I heard...
He said, I didn't mean to. He admitted to it.
But that... I feel like that statement was... I think the video that you're talking about, I think that was the statement when he got locked up after they arrested him the first time when he got out on bond.
Right.
When he got on the bond.
Right.
My thing is this.
And he's saying
I felt like he was talking about fucking two friends, like basically fucking Megan behind her back.
Why would you be talking about that on the jail call?
But why would you be talking about a shooting on the jail call?
Because he never been to jail.
Nah, I don't. I felt like for him to be that high profile, he had to have talked to his lawyer prior. And his lawyer,
yeah. If he talked to his lawyer, If he talked to his lawyer, why would he ask Kelsey, to call somebody to bail him out? If he had talked to his lawyer,
I don't know. It's a lot about that case.
That doesn't make sense.
But then again,
so
I have to.
He did it. So you're saying that you still?
I honestly don't believe that Tory should be in jail. This is my thing. I don't believe Tory should be in jail and Kelsey should not. I don't believe that.
Do you believe Tory shot Megan?
I think Tory. At this point, I think Tory and Kelsey shot at Megan. I think that. That's what I think. Because the guy did say the woman had the gun and he saw the nozzle flash from her first, and then he saw Tory grab the gun from her. I feel like, and then the fact that why the fuck this bitch get immunity? I don't like that. I don't like anyone having immunity in any case.
If Tory did it, if Kelsey did it too, why would Megan not say that? They're not friends anymore.
Megan, when they said the first shot was turned, the man said Megan's back was turned. She was walking away. You get what I'm saying?
Then how would she know the Tory
Megan
shot?
never saw, because apparently when the first shot went off, Tory grabbed the gun from her and started shooting. I feel like both of them. I feel like at this point,
how does that even sound though? Like,
I don't understand
if you think about what you just like. somebody shoot the gun, then somebody else take the gun from you and start shooting. That's just.
But that's what the witness. I'm only telling you what the witness said.
Yeah, but
that's not what I'm saying. That's what the witness said. He said he saw the muzzle flash on her, took the gun from her, and I just don't think at this point what's done is done. He's going to appeal it. Which I'm pretty sure he's going to appeal it.
Suge Knight's lawyer.
I don't feel like he's going to serve. I feel like he's not going to serve no 20 years for that. Because I feel like it's a reasonable doubt. That's all I'm saying. It's a reasonable doubt.
I will agree. I do think he did shoot her, but I just don't think based on the evidence. I
don't think she got shot either. I think she got hit with some shrapnel. As a nigga who got shot in his legs, you're not bouncing back that fast, especially in the Achilles. Come on now. I'm sorry, bro. Getting shot does more damage, especially with what was it, a 40 caliber?
Yeah.
That shit, bro. Niggas die over shit like that. A 40 caliber? Come on, man. I'm just
glad that it's over, though.
Yeah, I just hope.
But not for him. But
and then, bro, like I hate all the hatred for Tory because we love Tory. We're not gonna act like that.
I don't love Tory.
Tory quarantine radio was that shit, bro.
It was okay.
It was that shit, bro. Who else has got a jail situation going on right now? Oh, yeah, my boy, man. I was disappointed in the whole Glizzy situation.
Who?
Shot Glizzy.
I ain't hear about that.
They said that nigga beat goddamn Bill Cosby and niggas out here, man.
No, he does
Man,
not.
one of them guys that I think was Aunt Glizzy or some shit like that came out and was like, Shot Glizzy, the one that showed him how to roofie a girl, man. Like,
why would he need to do that?
Man, a scumbag is a scumbag.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, why do niggas need to rape people and they still do it? And these niggas, and a lot of these niggas be like that guy with that dude Kai, that guy that does the YouTube videos, the young guy.
Yep.
His friend is accused right now of raping a girl.
I don't know about Glizzy.
Look, if I
he
get
just walked out with Tank.
He just walked out with Tank, but at the end of the day, bro,
that's
hard.
That's hard.
That
was hard. That was hard.
I hate to be one of them niggas that be like, that's my nigga, but I need more proof that Glizzy did that. I haven't heard no woman, nobody ever come out and say Glizzy did that. Like I ain't never heard that, and I fuck with Glizzy.
And we would have heard. I feel like we not far from that.
But I think the thing that will make everybody believe it is the fact that somebody in his own team said that.
People lie.
People do lie.
People lie.
Just like in that Megan and Tory case. I'm just saying, people lie, man.
She was shot. And Tory shot her, and now he has.
But do you think that's going to affect Megan's career right now? Do you think?
I feel like it already has.
You think people are going to still buy her music? A lot of people just hate her because she won.
Yeah,
they don't even care that Tory did it or not. They just don't want her to win.
I think that she has a good enough fan base
to keep going platinum.
To keep going, but I definitely feel like it has affected. Because what song, like anything major that she really dropped? To me, since this whole court situation going on,
I don't know.
She been kind of quiet.
I've been waiting for Lizzo to
come
drop.
back, Megan. You
Lizzo,
been waiting for it?
I fuck with Lizzo. I
love Lizzo too.
Every time I turn around, I'm singing one of her songs, man.
I like Lizzo too.
She's fire. And then this guy got this song called Lizzo out. You know what I'm talking about?
No.
I don't know the words to it. It's just you a real nigga. That's the only part I know.
Lizzo?
It's called Lizzo, bro.
Listen to it on there.
It's about loving big women.
Do you love big women?
Of course, man. Look, man, I ain't never been a judge of weight. I don't care. I like what I like when I like it.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I take a 250er. I take if it's built right, if it look good, I'll take it, bro. We can't sit up here and act like because a girl is a certain size that she don't look good. Quit cap. Quit the cap.
I agree.
These niggas act like they ain't never hit an obese girl before. Stop it, bro. Stop it, bro.
You definitely have.
Stop it, bro. Like, come on. And then, like, I got big women in my family. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, I've been raised around heftier women, so therefore, I have a certain attraction to heftier women. Like, I've never really been into like. I mean, I've been with skinny girl. You know, I've dated a skinny girl before for a long time. But I mean, look at my track record as a whole. It's been a lot more, you know what I'm saying? A lot
like
more.
Stuff like I'm
200s and up, you know what I'm saying? Like, straight up. I don't do
people like the opposites, too. I feel like.
Man, look, these niggas be cap out here.
I'm
going to keep it a buck.
They do.
I done hit me a big girl before and loved it and enjoyed every fucking second of it. Fuck they talking about. I'm from Georgia, nigga. Fuck, they born
it's a
big.
South thing. It's a South thing, too.
They bred big.
Yeah.
If niggas don't like thick girls, niggas won't last in Houston. The niggas won't last in New Orleans. Niggas won't last down south, man. Like, fuck no.
You right.
Cornbread and cabbage, man.
Cornbread and cabbage.
That's what it is, man.
Definitely.
Straight up, man. But nah, like, man, I really, that guy, the football player, what's his name? What's his name, y'all? We gotta get his name right. Damar Hamlin. He's doing a little bit better, man.
He's doing better.
But that shit really opened my eyes to, like, these football players need to be paid a lot more. I'm sorry, they need NBA contracts, and it should be easier to get it too. A nigga shouldn't have to be. Them niggas is really putting their life on the line.
Yeah, they are
when they play. And I get it, niggas like, well, you know, they getting paid all this money to play football. You get your ass out there then.
And then like there are like diseases like as time goes on when you're hit repeatedly over and over. It may not affect you right now, but maybe in your 50s and your 60s. But what happened can really affect your life. It's a movie about that. I don't know the name of the movie.
The one with Will Smith in it?
I can't remember who's
the one about the brain damage and shit. But it's a guy in Jacksonville that had a heart attack. He was like 34 years old. He had a heart attack in the guy that played for the Jaguars.
Yep.
He had a heart attack like a week before.
He did just pass away.
Like, bro, like, these niggas, and then let's say that you have like some kind of congenital heart disease that's in your family. You don't know about that until you know about it.
Right.
So you could be on that field and collapse at any moment in time.
Yeah.
That shit's scary, bro.
Game. It's a dangerous game.
Man, that shit's scary. And then like I started looking at all sports differently, bro, because I started looking up like soccer. Let's go to Google, YouTube, and look up soccer injuries, football injuries, like soccer injuries. Like, bro, what?
At least they're paid though. Like,
oh yeah,
soccer players, they're making
$100 million contract.
Yeah,
easy.
They're making more money than everybody.
Nah, that's for real. Baseball like that too.
Yeah, but I say baseball under soccer. Soccer still.
Soccer is king.
Yeah.
Football on national level, is king. It's king.
Yeah,
as far as payments, and then I would put baseball.
Yeah.
And then I would put basketball, and then football, and then hockey.
I always wanted to go to a hockey game.
Hockey games are brutal.
That's on my
they're fucking brutal.
On my bucket list.
Man, I watched hockey the other day out Top Golf. Top Golf always having me. But I watched hockey, and it's a long game, number one. Okay. Number two, it's physical. I
want to see him fight.
No, to me, that shit is more physical. It's just as physical, if not more physical than football, because you have to keep your balance.
Yeah,
You're on ice, and these niggas can check you. Yeah. And if you got beef and smoke with a nigga, they give you 15 seconds to get your hands in.
That's sweet.
You know, until a nigga a lot of them niggas don't got no teeth.
Yeah. And
them niggas get paid like shit.
I want to go to a game.
I was just watching the outside game in Boston, the Boston Bruins game, and them niggas would be out there, bitch, getting head butted. You know what I'm saying? And then boxing get paid too. But it's only reason
the fight was jumping.
Man, only reason why I don't put boxing on top page is because it's only a handful.
Yeah.
You have to work your ass up to get that.
And it's not like a fight every weekend.
And you have hundreds of thousands of fighters, man.
Yeah.
For real.
Well, they don't get paid well, too.
Who?
MMA. Yeah, that's how
certain fighters do.
You think they get paid like that, though?
If you're international, like, niggas like Anderson Silva, who was at the top of their game, if they love you, they're going to make sure you have everything you want.
Like endorsement.
Like MMA is more of a who's my favorite at the moment type of nigga. Yeah. That's why like Conor McGregor was getting all that. Conor McGregor gets that bag.
Yeah.
But even after he was losing, he was still getting that bag because they love him.
Yeah, he got a name.
They love him. Did you see Dana White slap the shit out of his wife? He slapped the fire out. She slapped him first. Yeah, but he didn't like slap her like on that Madea movie with that lady where he found out his wife was cheating with that white man and had a baby.
Gosh,
and he slapped her across the table. She slapped the fire out of him, and then he came back with a.
It just goes to show, like, people think they know these celebrities and these people.
They regular people.
And they live a completely, just a different life. Like,
he said alcohol was induced.
I'm sure it was, but that wasn't the first time. You know what I mean?
I don't like stuff like that. She hit him too, though.
I'm not saying that she didn't. I'm not saying that
and she teed off.
Wasn't wrong, but we don't know exactly what happened. We don't know what happened before, what transpired before she hit him initially. And I'm not trying to play
you're giving excuses.
I'm not giving excuses
because you're saying that whatever they was talking about before that justify her hitting him.
I don't think a man should put his hands on
Me either.
On a woman.
But
I think everybody should try to keep their hands to themselves.
Me too. But if she gonna throw that right hook, she gotta put that arm up so when he counterpunch, she got to block that shit.
Yeah.
She threw a punch and thought he wasn't coming back.
Right.
If she knew if that man was beating her ass on the regular, if that man was doing that on the regular, she would have hit him and flinched. She did not expect that to happen. She sat there like this.
Maybe because of where they were.
She said,
maybe she didn't.
She said, That's exactly what she did.
Maybe it's because where they were. She didn't expect him to, or maybe she was intoxicated too.
Yeah, man, girls do that. Me personally, I've only had to fight 2 girls in my life, and they were bigger than me. So I feel like it was a fair fight, and they were whooping my ass at first. It wasn't like I just came off teed off.
You don't feel like you could have walked away?
No, they were jumping me. It was 2 at one time. One girl. No, the second time I fought, yeah, it was 2 girls at one time. The first time, a girl spit on me.
That's trifling.
She spit on me because she fell, and I chuckled. She got up, completely walked past everybody, and I felt like it was a race thing.
Was that? No, I wasn't. Okay.
No, you wasn't.
It was another. Okay.
No, this was in Chesterfield County.
Okay.
I was at a house party. This girl fell. She was fucked up. She was drunk. She got up and she fucking spit on me, and I slapped the fire out of her.
I mean,
that's exactly what happened. I don't think
the spitting on somebody is.
I slapped her as hard as I could too. I put my back foot into it. I slapped her as hard.
In her face?
In her fucking face, yes. And then everybody was like, ooh. She hit the ground and everything, man. Everybody was like, ooh. But not one person called me an asshole or said I was wrong.
You shouldn't spit on anybody.
She spit in my fucking on me because I chuckled. And I wasn't the only one that chuckled. And I felt like it was a race thing because I was the only black person I was the only black person there.
You shouldn't have been there.
Well, I'll wait for my black friends to get there.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And when everybody got there, everybody was like, damn, you going to jail.
Time to go.
I didn't leave. I was right. I didn't leave. The second time, them bitches jumped me at Wawa, and then at first I was getting my ass whooped.
I think I heard about that.
Yeah, they came to the car and started punching through the car, and I was like,
"Why did you do stuff?"
All right, so
don't try to make it seem like
these bitches was always talking shit about me. So I called, one of them was big. They both big girls, but one of them was tall, one of them was short. I called them Winnie the Pooh and Piglet. So they came on the car and just started swinging on me through the car. So I got out. I couldn't get out. I couldn't do nothing. So I got out the car, and this thing, I got hit like 3 times. Bow, bow, bow. Game over. Boop, boop. I'm bobbing and weaving. They got the hands, both of them. But that's it.
You shouldn't call people names, though.
But I'm just feel like we can't ever just sit up here and say that there's ever no reason to put your hands on a woman.
I didn't say that.
Because what if she's trying to stab you or kill you?
I didn't say that. I said I just don't think a man should put their hand on a woman. I'm not saying it's not a reason.
What if you over here, what if this nigga's like this tall? Like, you know what I'm saying? 5'3", and you know, he talking shit. And you go over there, you know you gonna whip his ass, bro. You got hands, bro. Stop it.
Stop it. I will walk away.
No, you ain't.
I have to walk away.
No, you ain't, man. No, you ain't.
I have to walk away. I can't do it anymore. Not 30 plus me. I can't do it anymore.
You haven't had any interactions like somebody playing with your patience on the job?
Regularly, yeah. I mean, it's. I don't think I realized how like heavily customer service based real estate is, but it really, really is. Like people, I love all my clients. But I don't want to, but you know, just people rely on you heavily, and when you're doing something major like purchasing a house, you know, people feelings and emotions and all of these things are involved. So definitely, people turn into different people, even people that you know. You know,
money involved.
Family, friends, they turn into something completely different during the home buying process. Yeah. But I try to make it as smooth as possible. But some stuff is just outside of my control. There's nothing I can do. Yeah. Everything the realtor's fault, though. Yeah. It don't matter what happens, what goes wrong. Like, we're the fault guy. We're the blame.
It take a lot to do your job.
It does. It really, really does. So I'm trying to get some investors under my belt. So
I feel that. I can definitely see you like on TV selling houses.
Yeah,
and shit.
That's what I want to do. It really is.
They need to have more realistic shows like that, though. Not just all this scripted shit.
Yeah.
Cause a lot of that selling sunset shit, that shit's scripted.
Like I know, I think Mike Epps has a show coming on HGTV, Buying Back the Block.
Ooh.
Yeah, so I'm super excited.
Epps.
Yeah, me too. I love him.
You try to get on shows like that, man. You need to send your resume in.
Yeah, I want to like also be myself.
Yeah.
Like I think that's one of the big reasons that I get a lot of clients, get a lot of love, because I'm just myself.
I think I should be on that type of shit too.
Yeah.
I think I should be on reality TV.
Yeah, you should.
I do good on Real World.
You should apply.
I haven't, man. But I definitely should be on Real World because I'll be slapping the shit out of them niggas. The fuck you talking about? But anyway, it was good to have you on here, man. Give them all your credentials. Tell them how to find you, all the services you provide and everything.
Thank you. Alyssa Peebles again, your favorite realtor. My Instagram is YAFAV Realtor RVA. Follow me on Facebook, Alyssa Peebles. Again, I have a boss brunch coming up January the 28th. You can DM me if you like to go because it is invite only. You can schedule consultation on my website, which is on my Instagram page. And I hope to talk to y'all soon. Thank y'all so much for having me.
You'll be back.
Thank you. I am. I'm going to come back with the crew.
Nah, for sure, man. Y'all follow the Savage Report.
Savage Report.
Love. Yeah, man. Y'all have a good one. Be safe. T-Daddy is fucking sick. And RJ just had a baby today. The
Congratulations.
Baby literally came into the world today.
That's hard.
Shout out to my nigga RJ, man.
Congratulations.
Nah, man. We out this bitch. Peace.